Islam Dwayne Bey. I'm almost at the room, and as I was walking in the wind, I heard this Negro black voice. I walked past this assisted living where a lot of times I see Negroes, blacks driving the bus for the elderly. And as I walked by, I looked away and just because I know, because sometimes I have in the past just seen some of them, or one or two, they usually have locks or dreads. They probably call theirs dreads. Staring as I'm walking up the same path. And as I did that, I heard a male voice in the wind, because I had took a huff, because it's not easy, especially when you know you're among unclean spirits and they stalking or looking at you like they ready to, like a dog ready to breed in a kettle. Okay, it's not easy. You shouldn't have to feel this way. As a woman, you walking, you keeping good thoughts, you're trying to maintain and live civilized. No woman, no man, no child should have to feel like they got to protect themselves by giving testimony because there's an unclean spirit of some sort who is actually stalking and possibly when they get a chance, if they have a chance, to rape and molest, because they've done it all their lives. And it's interesting because as I was about to, I thought about taking out the camera and talking. There was a helicopter that flew over. You know how the police officers have helicopters and they fly over? There was a helicopter that started to fly over. I thought that was interesting. At Burger King, they actually give police discounts for the police officers at Burger King. They give them police discounts, 50% off. So that was interesting as well. So I was just that's one of the things I wanted to tell you. So the male voice, like I said, they have a science where you can hear possibly speaking in the wind, sound like the same animalistic voice around American Extended Stay, like begging. I don't know what it is or who it is, but you know, when you're dealing with unclean spirits, and some of them could either be a part of the United States military or implied to be Navy or Army, they will probably use a field to try to bring fear, an unclean spirit to bring fear, so that you feel so scared. So when one of the nasty Negroes, blacks, males that's been stalking you, the one that's really been stalking you, want to step to you, you'll feel so scared, and you might actually give that Negro black or another unclean spirit a chance and go on a date with it. So this is these are breeding tactics, breeding techniques. All right, it's that sickening. So if they behave like this here, okay, I'm not saying that this is what's going on. Imagine what goes on behind places where there are no cameras, no television, people where they're not being seen. Islam. So it's a shame, a disgrace, literally a disgrace, literally a disgrace. So thank you. So I asked my son Imani, I say, Imani, if a woman do not want to have anything to do with you, what would you do? He said, I would just leave her alone. I said, exactly. So you know something is wrong. I mean, that's just common sense. So you know there is something wrong mentally. If you even have to question yourself or question that, or if you even have to contemplate why I should not leave a person alone that doesn't want to be bothered or have definitely stated they don't, in some form or another, then you know mentally that person is off mentally. Okay, and not just that person, not just I should be worried. I think everyone, the whole population should be worried, because if they that mentally off, imagine what they are capable of. If they that mentally ill, imagine what they're capable of. Islam. Anyway, it's April the 8th, 2019. I'll talk to you later, Dwayne.